Hey everyone, welcome back to Quiet English Conversation, the podcast where you learn natural English and improve your life at the same time.
I'm Simon, and I'm here with Zia today. And honestly, I have to tell you something a bit personal.
Go on, now I'm curious.
Yesterday, I was sitting on my couch thinking, why do some people completely change their life and others stay stuck in the same place for years?
Oh, I think about that too. You see someone go from lost and confused to confident and successful, and you think, what is their secret?
Are they just lucky? Or do they know something we don't?
And then I remembered when I started learning English. It felt impossible. So many words, so many rules. I wanted to give up.
Same here. I thought, if I just learn more words, everything will change. But it wasn't just vocabulary. It was about small habits, my mindset, and actually using the English I learned.
And that's when we had an idea for this episode.
Today we're talking about how to change your life, slowly, gently, and realistically, 1% at a time.
And of course, we made a free PDF workbook for this episode with key ideas, exercises, and vocabulary practice. Check the link in the description.
All right, Zia, let's start with the big question. If people want to change their life, why do so many stay stuck?
Change sounds exciting, right? New life, new you. But most people never really change.
Yeah, not because they're lazy, but because change is hard. Let's talk about 4 common reasons people feel stuck.
Number 1, fear of failure. People think, what if I try and fail? What if I look stupid?
But they forget to ask, what if I try and succeed? Every successful person has failed many times. The difference is they keep going.
Number 2, lack of direction. You know you want a better life, but you don't know where to start.
So you wait for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect system, and you never begin.
Number 3, negative self-talk. Thoughts like, I'm not a language person, or I always quit, or people like me never change.
These thoughts are like a heavy backpack. You try to walk forward, but everything feels 10 times harder.
And number 4, waiting for motivation. People say, I'll start when I feel ready, or I'll start on Monday, or next month will be different.
But here's a secret. Motivation usually comes after action, not before. You feel motivated because you started, not the other way around.
That's so true. I remember when I wanted to start a morning routine. I waited and waited for the right energy.
And did it come?
Not really. The perfect moment never came. Things only changed when I took one tiny step, even when I didn't feel ready.
So if we want to change our life, first we need to understand what holds us back. Fear, confusion, negative thoughts, and waiting.
Exactly. When you can name the problem, you can start to change it.
Okay, now the big question. How do we actually start changing? Not in theory, but in real life.
That's where small daily improvements come in. A lot of people think they need a big transformation. New job, new body, new life.
But real change is usually small and quiet. Have you heard of the 1% rule?
Yeah, it's the idea that if you get just a little bit better every day, about 1%, the results are huge over time.
Right. If you improve 1% each day for a year, you end up much, much better than when you started. Small steps grow.
It's like interest in a bank account. The money grows slowly at first, but then it grows faster because it compounds.
And it's the same with habits. Small habits can completely change who you are over time.
For example, reading 10 minutes a day, practicing English for 5 minutes, or writing one sentence in your journal every night.
At first, it looks like nothing. But after 30, 60, 90 days, it becomes part of your identity. You start thinking, I'm the kind of person who practices.
I have a real example. One of our listeners told us she listened to English podcasts every day for 1 year, even just 5 to 10 minutes.
And now she can understand English conversations much more easily. No magic, just small steps every day.
So the key idea here is Small, consistent actions lead to big results over time.
If you're listening right now and thinking, where do I start? Just choose one tiny habit today. Not 10, just one.
But there's another important piece, our mindset.
Yeah, because how you think about change will decide how far you go.
There is a very useful idea, growth mindset versus fixed mindset.
With a growth mindset, you think, I can improve, I can learn, I can get better with practice.
With a fixed mindset, you think, I'm just bad at this, or I'll never be good at English, or this is who I am, I can't change.
And here's something interesting about the brain. There's a system called the reticular activating system, or RAS.
Don't worry about the long name. The RAS is simply the part of your brain that decides what to notice.
For example, when you learn a new word in English, suddenly you hear it everywhere. On YouTube, in movies, in conversations.
That's your RAS working. It shows you more of what you focus on.
So if you keep telling yourself, I'm terrible at English, your brain will look for proof. Every mistake, every difficult word.
But if you start saying, I'm improving every day, your brain will notice small progress. Oh, I understood that sentence. Or, I remembered that vocabulary.
That's why reprogramming your thoughts is so powerful.
3 simple tools for this are affirmations, saying positive sentences like, I'm getting better every day. Visualization, closing your eyes and imagining yourself speaking English confidently. And gratitude, focusing on what is going well instead of only problems.
It's not magic. You're training your brain to help you, not fight against you.
So when you think about changing your life, don't just ask, what do I need to do? Also ask, what do I need to believe?
Now let's talk about something that stops almost everyone. Waiting to feel ready.
Oh yes, many people believe, I will start when I feel confident, or I'll speak English when my grammar is perfect.
But here's the truth. You almost never feel 100% ready.
And confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes after many small actions.
I remember when I started speaking German. I waited and always thought, my German is not good enough yet. What happened when you finally started talking?
I made mistakes, a lot of mistakes. But every conversation gave me just a tiny bit more confidence. Not perfect, but slowly better.
There is a phrase I love. Done is better than perfect.
Yes, if you wait for perfect, you will never start. Imperfect action is always better than no action.
So if you want to change your life or your English, don't wait for the perfect moment. Do one small thing today.
One message to a language partner. One short voice note. One page of a book. One tiny step.
And remember, small steps create momentum, and momentum creates confidence.
There is one more thing that can change your life a lot. Your environment.
Right. It's not just what you do, it's who and what you surround yourself with.
There's a famous idea. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
If you're always around negative, unmotivated people, it's hard to stay positive and active.
But if you spend time with positive, growth-minded people, their energy slowly becomes your energy.
So how can we create an environment that helps us grow?
First, follow inspiring people, writers, teachers, or YouTube channels that talk about growth, habits, and language learning.
Second, join communities, online English groups, study clubs, or even a small WhatsApp group with other learners.
When you're part of a group that is growing, you feel less alone, and it's easier to continue.
And third, reduce negativity. That might mean less time with people who always complain, or less time with news and content that makes you feel bad.
I remember feeling stuck with my English until I joined a small online group. We practiced once a week, shared our problems, and celebrated small wins.
And that changed everything, right?
Completely. I didn't feel like the only one anymore.
So ask yourself, who are the 5 people or channels you spend the most time with? Do they help you grow or keep you small.
Before we finish, let's quickly review some useful words from today.
Number 1, habit. Something you do again and again, often every day.
Number 2, mindset. The way you think about yourself and the world.
Number 3, growth mindset. The belief that you can improve with practice.
Number 4, momentum. When it becomes easier to continue because you already started.
Number 5, environment. The people and things around you that influence your life.
Number 6, affirmation. A positive sentence you repeat to yourself, like, I'm improving every day.
Number 7, visualization. Imagining something clearly in your mind, like a future success.
Okay, let's finish with one clear message.
You have more control over your life than you think. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to change everything this week.
Small changes, the right mindset, and a supportive environment can totally transform your life over time.
And remember, progress doesn't happen overnight, but every tiny step takes you closer to the person you want to be.
Here's your challenge for today. Choose one 1% action. Just one. For example, 3 minutes of English, 1 page of a book, or 1 positive sentence to yourself.
Then, if you're watching on YouTube, write in the comments, my 1% action today is... We'd love to read it.
And don't forget to download the free PDF workbook for this episode. It has exercises, reflection questions, and vocabulary practice.
If this conversation helped you, please subscribe and share it with a friend who wants to change their life 1% at a time.
Thanks for listening to Quiet English Conversation.
Keep going, keep growing, and keep practicing your English.
See you next time.